Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for June 30th through July 12th. For June 30th through July 4th, models are in agreement maintaining a ridge here in the west, trough here in the east. But uncertainties arise later in the period with this upper low that kind of builds into the northwest, and this causes changes, but I think that might be occurring later than sooner. So this is what the forecast looks like. This is GFS. And we go to the 4th. We see the upper low now is gone, but we still have a ridge and trough configuration. And we look at the rest of the models. It kind of shows up here in the European deterministics and European ensembles and the Canadian. And the trough is also a little deeper in the east during this period. During this forecast period, heavy rain is forecast along with thunderstorms across the southern U.S. That would be the main area of precipitation. We're going to look now at the period for July 30th, July 3rd to the 7th. Here we are at the 4th. Still have ridge, trough, but the flow starts to flatten some, and then we go to the end of the period. Here at the 7th, you see it pretty much flattens, the trough lifts out, but we still have a ridge here near the west coast. And this is a GFS again, and we're looking at its ensembles. Now, the European still maintains a trough ridge configuration, but still a flatter flow. Here's the upper low that starts to build into Western Canada. And then this is European ensembles. So it's still forecasting a ridge trough configuration. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures across this area with anomalies of 2 to 8 degrees above normal, and here forecasting below normal temperatures with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation across much of this area and this region, and above normal precipitation here. Now this we're going to take a look at the period for July 8th to the 12th. Here at the 8th, the GFS is the only model here that's showing a trough here, trough over this region, but keeps a ridge here near the west coast. I think that's the period, that's the forecast, how it's going to be set up. And then we go to the end of the period, there's a little change, GFS. But now look at the GFS ensembles. Relatively flat flow with near above normal heights. I think that's how it's going to be. And then we look at the European ensemble. Still has a weak trough here in the northeast. You can see a little bit of a dip here, but relatively a weak flow. And then we look at the Canadian. So, but to look at the climate forecast system, kind of brings a trough. This is where a change might be starting to occur, bringing a trough into the northwest. But the temperature trend doesn't reflect that, and well, a little bit it does, but not as much as I thought it would. So during this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures here, near normal here due to the trough building into the northwest. And here I'm forecasting temperature anomalies of 2 to 8 degrees above normal for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the northwest, southern Texas, and we have above normal precipitation from the Central Plains into the Tennessee Valley. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for June 30th through July 12th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.